In next week's programme, Natasha Richardson plays Patty Hearst, and we have Amy Irving in a New York comedy called Crossing Delancey.
Our coverage of the 1989 Oscar award ceremonies, with all the triumphs, glamour, tears and proof of Mr Norman's pudding, is on BBC Two on Thursday evening at 9 o'clock.
Discover the new look to an old flame.
Intelligent, attractive, sophisticated.
Stylish and colourful with exciting new features.
It'll keep you fit, healthy and beautiful.
And make your garden grow.
I particularly like the travel section.
It'll broaden the mind with bigger and better competitions.
And there's Education Grange Hill Style with a terrific new comic strip.
Not forgetting the only 7-day guide to BBC programmes.
The Radio Times, Britain's biggest-selling magazine, now even better.
On 2 now, The Late Show goes behind the scenes at the Rambert Dance Company. Jonathan Miller talks about his latest production of King Lear, and there's music from American singer Tony Childs. On BBC One Scotland, we're off to New Orleans for an hour, in company with Fats Domino and friends. Now some spiritual guidance to Wednesday night on BBC One Scotland. Terry Wogan's guest at 7 is Queen of Romance, now in her 494th book, Barbara Cartland, with music from the Bee Gees. In the first of a new series, Robert Kilroy Silk meets some of the 1.5 million foreigners who have made Britain their home. Here to stay, starting with 4 remarkable men who came with great expectations, is at 7:30. Ex-mobster Joseph Lombardi comes looking for the man who killed his son in Dallas at 8. Points of View are marshalled by Tim Rice at 8:50, and at 9:30 QED focuses on the unusual story of a family's battle to overcome one member's epilepsy, one of the most mysterious and socially distressing conditions, given the Morgan treatment, weightlifting. And there's more sport at 10 in Sports Night. Steve Cram tackles a world-class field, including Steve Ovett, Tim Hutchings and Mike McLeod in the General Portfolio City Centre 5000. Plus international heavyweight boxing, Formula 3 racing from Thruxton, and Derry Thompson choosing his 6 greatest sporting moments and talking about his plans for the future. And that's our plans for Wednesday on BBC One Scotland. The plans of the North of Scotland Hydroelectricity Board include a close down for our Tarbert Loch Fyne transmitter between the hours of 10 and 4 tomorrow. 10 till 4 on Tarbert Loch Fyne. Now let's see what the weather has in store for Scotland for tonight and tomorrow. Tonight will be generally dry and clear. The wind will be mainly light over the mainland. There will be a slight frost in many inland areas. Tomorrow will start mainly dry and clear, but it'll become generally cloudy by afternoon, especially in western areas. Outbreaks of rain will affect western areas by afternoon. The southerly wind will become fresh to strong by afternoon and gale force in exposed parts of the west. And that's the weather we can look forward to. On BBC Radio Scotland in the morning, we can look forward to joining Neville Garden and Eddie Mair for Good Morning Scotland at 6:30, bringing you the latest news from crisis-torn Yugoslavia, progress reports on Mrs Thatcher's journey through Africa, and the background to the latest round of petrol price rises. There'll be news of the experts flying from Aberdeen to tackle the Alaskan oil slick, and the story of one of the few Scots who have explored that threatened wilderness. All that, plus the music which speeds up your drinking, and the fearless flying doctor of Prestwick. That's Good Morning Scotland from 6:30 through to 9 on BBC Radio Scotland. Now the time is 18.5 minutes past 12. We're closing down until the first of our programmes in the morning. Following pages from our teletext service CFAX at 6, there's the Flintstones at 6:30. And at 7, breakfast time, bringing you a full service of Scottish news, weather and travel information. But for tonight, from everyone here in BBC One Scotland, time to wish you good night. Good night.